Metaphor ReFantazio is an enigma. It's excellent, it's beautiful, and oftentimes it's scary and macabre. This game absolutely blew me away from the first 30 minutes. And nearing 100 hours, it's really not slowing down. The game has a few odd themes about it, and I want to get those out of the way first. First of all, the title, Metaphor. What does this mean? This game is a metaphor upon fantasy, hence the name Metaphor ReFantazio. The game takes the world and society we know as a whole and kind of just flips it on its head. For example, God is very prevalent in the game. Racism is very commonplace in the game. Humans are, at a whole, are just flat out hated. The game is irony upon itself. And it sounds strange to say that, but I cannot put it into words another way. The protagonist, whom the player assumes and can name him whatever they want, carries a book around throughout the game. And as you progress through the game, many characters are interested in this book and what exactly is in it and why he constantly reads it. Now, this book represents us. The game essentially breaks the fourth wall with this book. Breaking the fourth wall is, let's say you're watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool turns to the screen, to the audience, and he starts talking to you. That's breaking the fourth wall. This book is us. It's you, it's me, it's technology, it's world peace, and it's a superfluous utopia that doesn't exist, but does at the same time. The characters in this game are dumbfounded by this book and how simple things such as racism simply don't exist. The book is a very core part of the game, and it kind of gives the game its meaning. It gives the game its title, in a sense. I don't know the whole game. These are just my first impressions. I don't know the ending. But as I know it right now, it's a really strong part of the game. But let's move on to the other stuff. The combat's very good. It's very simple. Every action's tied to a button, like X is attack, Y is special, A is special, but with another character, B is block, start is items, etc. There's also an auto battle feature, which I find myself using quite a bit, just for the sake of streamlining my gaming experience. It's kind of convenient. If you know the enemy's weaknesses anyway, you're just kind of fast-forwarding through the fights, essentially. There's two types of combat in the game. There's overworld, and there's turn-based instant combat. If you overpower your enemies, you could just attack them on the overworld, and they just die instantly, and you never go to turn-based. But if you're ambushed or if you want to engage in a fight, then you just hit them and the fight progresses as normal, as I just explained it. When I first read about this system, how it worked, I'll admit I was pretty skeptical on how I was going to feel about it, but I absolutely love it. The story, like I mentioned earlier with the title in the book, it's very deep. I won't add spoilers to this first impressions. But the short intro is the king is assassinated, and there is a massive competition on who can become the most popular candidate for the crown by the end of like 90 days or something, and essentially be king. It's like a big popularity contest, really. But trust me when I tell you, there's many plot twists and things happening in the background that I won't spoil, but it's definitely not as simple as I said, and absolutely worth the wait in the playtime. The music is some of the best I've ever heard. It holds its own among behemoths, in my opinion, like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which was probably one of my favorite games of all time, Baldur's Gate 3. It also takes the score from previous Persona games and injects them into Metaphor, depending on whether you have the matching outfit from Persona equipped to your characters. So if you have like a certain high school outfit equipped, you'll hear that battle music, you'll hear that fanfare after you win the battle, etc. The game is really fantastic. Like I said, I'm not finished with it. I'm like 80, 90 hours in. But I just want to drop you guys a quick video and let you know some of my thoughts. This sounds a little weird also. This game kind of reminds me of Fear and Hunger. Atlas really pushes the envelope with a lot of the themes they present in this game, and I really like it. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.